Hey guys, welcome to Gizmo Times. This is Chetan and this is a quick comparison of the two phones. One of them that is recently launched is the ASUS ZenFone Max M1 that is being compared with the Xiaomi's Redmi 6 smartphone, since these two come in the same price range and they have quite a few similar things to offer, but also there are some differences, which is why this is obviously going to be a good comparison between these two phones. The ASUS ZenFone Max M1 comes with that 5.5 or the 5.45 inch display, and that's the same on the Xiaomi Redmi 6 as well. And on the front you can see that there are thick bezels on both of them, though the chin and the top area as well seems a little bigger on the Xiaomi Redmi 6, though it's not very different. I would say that both of them are the same with the comfort levels, with the way you can hold and use them. They are the same, but that is where one difference lies, is with the weight of these phones. Even though the ZenFone Max M1 comes with a 4000 mAh battery, it's 150 grams, just 4 grams above the Xiaomi Redmi 6, which comes with 3000 mAh battery and it's 146 grams in weight. Internally, these two phones are powered differently. The ZenFone Max M1, thanks to the partnership with Qualcomm, ASUS has given the Snapdragon 430 on this device. It's an octa-core chipset. On the other side, the Xiaomi Redmi 6 comes with the Helio P22 chipset that is from MediaTek, and that is also an octa-core chipset. And a good thing about this one is that it comes with that 12 nanometer architecture process, and the manufacturing process makes it a better chipset. So in the end, in the performance, so far we haven't seen a lot of difference. Both of them have been doing quite well, and with the basic usage, the phones are quite good enough. But again, with the performance, obviously there will be some difference, and with the connectivity as well. Thanks to these chipsets, this phone cannot support dual 4G or the dual VoLTE as well, while this has the dual 4G support on the Xiaomi Redmi 6. So that is one major difference between these two. If you are someone who is considering to use two SIM card slots together, with two SIMs having the 4G capabilities, you might not have to go with the ZenFone Max M1. Next is with the cameras, where again the Xiaomi phone seems better with what it offers, but not with everything. The ASUS ZenFone Max M1 has the f2.0 camera with a 13MP sensor on the back, while on the other side the Xiaomi Redmi 6 comes with two cameras. One is the 12 megapixel f2.2 camera, the other one is a 5 megapixel camera that is for the depth sensing, and that depth sensing camera is not present on the ASUS phone, and so the portrait shots won't come as good. Both the phones have that portrait option, but the one that will take advantage of the actual cameras is the Redmi phone, because this does not have the secondary camera, and so it will be a software bouquet that is offered by taking advantage of that single camera itself. So with the camera, again, we have taken a few samples which you can look at here, and you can decide by yourself whether you like this one or that one. But then again, for us personally, if I have to take portrait shots, I would go with the Redmi 6. But not in this price range you would expect the portrait to be that good anyway. So this would be again a case whether you really want a dual camera setup here, or you can go with a single camera option on this one, because this has a better aperture size to take in more light in low light conditions. On the front again, there is a certain difference for the selfie cameras. Here, the ZenFone Max M1 comes with a 8 megapixel camera with the LED flash support. On the other side, the Xiaomi's Redmi 6 comes with a 5MP camera. And with the selfies again, I've actually seen the Redmi 6 to take a little better selfies, and even with the portraits, though both of them again have a single camera on the front, the portraits have been better on the Redmi 6, which you can again see here with the samples that we have taken. Next, with the options that are given here, the ZenFone Max M1 comes with that 3GB plus 32GB option, while the Xiaomi Redmi 6 has two options. Both of them have the same amount of RAM, that's 3GB RAM, but the storage is 32 and 64GB options. But one good thing about the ZenFone Max M1 is with that slot. The slot that is given here for the SIM card and the SD card, you see that these are three slots. That is a dedicated micro SD card slot that is given, and you can expand the storage by up to 256GB on the ZenFone Max M1. Xiaomi on the other side hasn't ignored that fact, and it has also included the dedicated micro SD card slot, and so on both the phones you can have the dedicated micro SD card, and you don't have to worry about the storage at all. You can have two SIM cards together alongside the dedicated micro SD card. So that is a good thing, and a similarity between the two phones where you don't have to worry about the extra storage inclusion in this. With the interface, it's always that interesting choice between the different interfaces that are offered here. MIUI is quite famous on the Redmi 6, so while ASUS had offered stock standard on its recent ZenFone Max Pro M1, but it's back with the Zen UI. Zen UI this time is actually better than the previous generations because there is no bloatware. It's a simple UI with those gesture features and extra features that the company wanted to give to the users. On the other side, the MIUI is known to offer quite a lot of features. So here, if you check out the Android versions of these two devices, in the about section, if you see that the ASUS ZenFone Max M1 comes with Android 8.0.0 while it's Android 8.1.0 on the Xiaomi Redmi 6, and both of them have the Oreo variant, but this one has a later version, and it's MIUI 9, but there's an update available for MIUI 10 already on the Redmi 6. So as said, it's not really about the Android version here, because MIUI, what is offered on the MIUI is quite different from the stock Android, and that is the case even with the Zen UI on the ASUS ZenFone Max M1. Next is with the security. Again, interestingly, both of the phones have offered the fingerprint sensor on the back of the devices. Both have been working quite well. The ZenFone Max M1 has been a little slower when compared to the Xiaomi Redmi 6, but again on the other side, Xiaomi Redmi 6 sometimes loses that proper recognition itself, and you'll have to tap multiple times, and that is where both of them are equal to each other. Sometimes this is always a bit slower, but whenever this phone recognizes, it does that recognition fast and also unlocks the phone for you, but sometimes it totally loses that recognition itself. So this is with the fingerprint sensor, and both the phones offer the face unlock for the unlocking of the phone. So there are two security options here on both the devices. You get not just the fingerprint sensor but also the face unlock. So that is a good thing here, and both of them call it AI based for face unlock, and that is all a lot of words being used there. It's basic face unlock that you see to unlock the devices by using your face data. The final thing here is about the battery life. The battery capacity on the ASUS ZenFone Max M1 is a 4000 mAh battery that is given here, while that is a 3000 mAh battery on the Xiaomi Redmi 6. So in case with the battery life, I'm sure the ASUS phone should last longer, not just thanks to the battery capacity, but also with the Snapdragon chipset doing quite well usually with the optimization done. And the P22 still is early days for us to understand whether the optimization is done well, though the 3000 mAh battery is doing quite well. So we expect the ASUS ZenFone Max M1 to do better with the battery life. And with that final thing about the charging, this phone comes with the 10-watt charger, that's 5V2A, but this comes with the capability of 5V1A. So that is a disappointment on the part of the Redmi 6 that it gets slow charge. So this was the quick comparison between the ASUS ZenFone Max M1 and the Xiaomi Redmi 6 smartphone. So these two would be the best contenders right now in this price range after the price point at which the Redmi 6A and the ZenFone Lite L1 are going to be sold. So these two would be quite good choices, and on this video you might have understood which one to go with based on your choices. So I hope you like this video and share it and subscribe to Gizmo Times for more. Thank you for watching and see you in our next video.